Kugaji from Saiyuki was just a really great character. I didn't even realize how much fun he was. In fact, I'll tell you a funny Saiyuki story. Some of you know this probably, if you've been at other conventions and someone asked a Kugaji question. Stephen Foster was the director, amazingly talented director at ADV, who directed Saiyuki. He called me in for auditions and he said, I've got this guy that I want you to play, but I don't know if you'll play him because he swears all the time, he smokes, he's not, I don't know that you would be comfortable playing him because I know about you and your religion. And I said, what's his name? And he said, his name is Gojo. And so I said, well, let me look at some of it. Let me look at the scenes and read some of the script and see what I think. And so I did. And I'm like, oh, no. I don't think I can do this. And he said, well, you know what? Then try this other guy, Kugaji. I'm like, okay. And so that's how I ended up playing Kugaji. And he was a lot of fun. And we were all very sad when another company got the license for the second Reload. Yeah, you know, and that's the way, you know what, that's the way that, here it goes. That's the way, that's the way money and the prospect of making lots of it impacts the business. And they're not really interested in, you know, in how good the voice actors did with the original series. They just see more dollar signs, or somebody offers them more money, so they take it, and then they recast it with a whole bunch of new people, and it doesn't do as well. So now, as for Orochimaru, he was. You know what's funny? Steve Bloom, who plays him now, is my very, very dear friend. And I stay at Steve's house when I go to LA a lot. And so here's me and Steve sitting in his swimming pool one night. We're up against we took a swing in. What? Lucky. Yeah. We're sitting there up against we're up against the edge, and we're just we had some cigars, and we're like, yeah, this is fun. And I looked at him, and I said, so tell me, what does your Orochimaru sound like? And he looked at me with the funniest smile and he said, pretty much exactly like yours did. So, you know, mine was just, I mean, you know, he was that slithery kind of, I see you already possess the scroll of the heavens. I suppose you'd like to possess my earth scroll as well. Well, go on and take it from me. I dare you. So, you're looking fun. Corrupt Enterprise. Yes, sir. What is it? Is that Pickle back there? Oh, hi, Pickle. I can't even see back there. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Hi, sweetie. What's up? You have a question? Pickle? Yes, I did.
So we want to know if you still remember the Miranda rights.
Oh my goodness. You know what? I'm going to give you guys a piece of trivia that you did not know about the Miranda rights. Did you know? How many times have you seen a TV show where the guy's like, you didn't read me my rights, you didn't read me my rights? Well, guess what? If I don't want to question you, I don't need to read you your rights. The only reason you read someone their rights is if you intend to question them about something. If I caught you red-handed, I don't need to read you any rights because I have nothing to ask you. I caught you, I know you did it, and you're going to jail. The Miranda is only basically to protect you from incriminating yourself or saying something to get yourself in deeper doo-doo. You know what I mean? So, no, I don't remember them, but the news is you don't have to always say them. So I didn't say them a lot. I mean, you know, you have the right to remain silent. If you give up the right to remain silent, anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. You have the right to blah, blah, blah. Forget it. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Thank you. I bought this. Oh, this is a neat story. How many of you guys watch Stargate? Stargate. Well, I was at a convention in Australia, and there was a whole bunch of the Stargate people there. And I made really good friends with this one guy named Colin Cunningham. He's an actor on Stargate, and he and I became just buddies, and he had one of these. And I was like, dude, where did you get that bracelet? And he's like, I got it with some French designer. I'll send you the website, or where I got it. And so he went back to Vancouver, where he's from, because that's where they shoot Stargate. And I went home, and the girl that I was dating, that I'm dating, at the time, the girl I was dating, she found out that I really liked it, and she contacted Colin Cunningham's agent and said who she was, and that, you know, that I had become friends with Colin, and basically got Colin to write her back and give her the information. And she found a little shop on Melrose in LA that sold them, and she found the same bracelet, and it was a Christmas present. Isn't that sweet?
I have a request.
Uh-oh.
Okay, my friend who first introduced me up and told me about you, like, we tried really hard at Christmas parents to let us know you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So if I gave her a call, would you like to answer in the network?
You know what? Let's do that after, so that we don't keep all these people sitting here going, oh, this is exciting. He's making phone calls. You know, I think it's here. I think it's in the connection. Check. You don't have a cable, do you? You don't have a regular XLR? Why don't you try to run the mic? Just a plain old 3-pin mic. Okay? And I'll just not use it. Okay? Thanks, Ashley. Yes.
Are you staying with me now?
What?
How are you talking to her? I'm sorry.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. You. Yes.
I asked you at the panel to say
Let's do that after, again, so we don't keep everybody here. But I would love to do that sometime. Absolutely. Yes.